what does God want from you? If it's true that God created this world in 6 days, if it's true that all people have descended from one set of common human parents, if it's true that Jesus of Nazareth is the Christ and the Son of God and is coming to rule the earth, if it's true that we will die forever if we don't obey God, if it's true that the end of the world is coming soon, that would mean the end of our job, the end of our country, the end of our schools, families, friends, sports, community. That means then maybe we need to stop for a minute and think. If it's true that God flooded the earth, killing everyone because of sin, and saved only 8 people in a boat filled with representatives of the animal world, if it's true that this was only several thousand years ago, then God really is working in our midst. Does that give us something to think about? If it's true that God has a plan for the earth, and there's information readily available in great detail about this plan, should we be asking questions about getting ready for that time when the last day will arrive? I have to tell you today, it's all true. Anyone should ask themselves the question, what is it that God wants from me? We'll try to provide an answer to that question in 8 parts. There may be more parts than this, but today we'll break it down into 8. As follows. 1. Learn and believe what it is that God wants from people. 2. Learn and believe God's plan for rewarding those who seek Him. 3. Learn and believe that the man Jesus the Messiah did not fail. 4. Decide that you will now follow God's requirements for you. 5. Decide to start a new life, giving it to God. 6. Admit that you have failed to obey God's laws. 7. Seal that decision by getting baptized into God's name. 8. Live your new life by obeying the teachings of Jesus. Notice that these involve certain activities on your part: learning, believing, deciding, following, giving, admitting, and obeying. We'll look at each of these 8 steps in detail today, showing that the Bible teaches that each of these 8 steps are important and together define what it is that God wants from you.